Actually, I think my level is basic, but I'm interested in topic is an intermediate and second
Uh-huh.
topic, fear children's in
Okay.
Japan.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Great. So, do you have any children?
Yes, I have one daughter. I have
Okay.
daughter. Yes.
Awesome.
Hmm.
You have a daughter. Awesome.
Hmm.
That's great.
Do you have
So,
some children?
no,
Oh,
I don't have any children. I'm not married.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, why do you think there's fewer children being born in Japan?
Mm, just actually, and this problem is not Japan and in the world, most of the world, and maybe in um, day by day, and children figure is and decreasing,
Uh-huh.
and so this problem is also in Korean problem, and actually I don't know, and your nation is how about this problem or mm-hmm,
Hmm.
have problem or I don't know exactly but anyway in Korean and Japan and have and this problem I think and the biggest problem one of the problem is and usually in these days people is so
Hmm.
individually um, and want to and just and it's like a individual lifetime and just to want to enjoy and individual something like that and don't
Hmm.
don't want to and don't want to and um, 방해 inter I don't know exactly word.
It's a
uh,
interact.
interact and the other person to the other persons, the
Right.
other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Japan have this problem.
Right, right. So it's not just in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
right?
How about your nation?
My relation?
Oh, no, no, no. Your nation.
Oh, my nation.
Yes.
I think the birth rate, do you know birth rate?
Birth rate. Yeah, yeah, I know. Birth
Okay.
rate.
Birth rate is like 1.8,
Mm-hmm.
but Japan's birth rate is 1.4.
Ah.
Uh, Korea's birth rate is 1.2.
Oh.
So my country has like 330 million people,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but Japan has 128 million people.
Mm.
But Korea only has 58 million.
Mm.
So I think the problem is a bigger problem in Korea.
Oh, yes, sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
But statistics for Japan were very shocking. They
Yeah.
said they had 170,000 fewer children
Mm-hmm.
in March
Yes.
2018.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty serious.
Mm-hmm.
How
Yeah.
how about the effects? What do you think the effects are?
Yes. Um, I also, I agree, and this is a shocking, article,
Hmm.
and actually, yeah, but, um, you can say that again. I agree on your, uh-huh, opinion. So and the, um, Korean in Korean is the bigger problem.
Yeah.
Yes, and my friends is mm, doesn't like my friends don't like and marry
Oh,
or
really?
yes don't want to children. So um, yeah, and I'm interested in this and expression and the last part and Dominic
Mhm.
Raper Dominic Raper say this is a ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb expression
Ah,
is a
yeah. Do you understand
uh-huh.
what that means? Ticking
Um,
time bomb?
I think I don't know exactly, but I think maybe this means like just mm, surely it happens. I
Ah,
think.
okay.
Is it right? Ticking time
Yeah,
bomb.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Surely. Uh-huh.
Uh, Not just that it happened,
Mm-hmm.
but not just that it uh will happen,
Mm-hmm.
but the the bomb when it explodes
Mm.
is the effect.
Effect. Ah. Mm-hmm.
So, what are the effects
Mm.
of fewer children?
Yes. Uh-huh.
What do you think the effects are?
Pixar and so this means older usually social age is more older and
Mhm.
so and some worker people um, um radio
Radio?
RATIO
Oh,
RATI uh,
ratio.
ratio
Yeah. In
ratio.
English,
Mm-hmm.
this is a rare sound, but uh, ratio.
Mm-hmm.
The ti has
Mm.
the sh sound.
Mm.
Ratio.
Ratio. Ah, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Ratio.
So ratio.
Uh-huh. Ratio.
So you were saying the older people to the younger people ratio?
Yes, more, 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 more ratio. Mm, older people ratio is increased more than younger
Yeah.
people. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, and actually these days and mm, dying ratio, dying
Mhm.
uh,
Ah,
dying age,
the,
average of dying age,
the average age of death.
average of death is and more and higher.
Right.
Yes, so I don't know, and maybe after 10 years old or
Mhm.
20 years old, how can mm, solve this problem in our children and future peoples?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly. Yeah.
So, like, another problem
Mhm.
is not. So the reason it has the sh sound
Mm.
is because it's a Latin word.
Mm.
It's a
Oh
Latin
yes,
root
yeah.
root word. You know root?
Yes, I know.
It's a root word. Is Latin. So it has
Ratio.
a different sound ratio.
Ah,
Do you
okay,
know
thank you.
himono ono?
Himono?
Himono ono.
Himono, no, I don't know.
That's a Japanese word for women
Ah,
who don't date boys because they want to be single.
oh, mm,
So the Japanese
single.
have a word. for the single women
Yes.
who don't want to have a baby or a boyfriend or get married. In
Mm.
Japan, 40% of single women
Mm.
are like that.
Mm.
And men, single men,
Mm.
it's a 60%.
Mm.
The women are called himono ono,
Himono
but
no.
the men are called
Uh-huh.
sudoku danchi.
Sudoku
Sudoku
Danshi.
danchi.
Wow,
Yeah.
you are so good in Japanese.
I used to have a Japanese girlfriend in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for
Good.
21 months. 21 months.
Oh, wow.
So,
Good.
and there's also 1 million
Mm,
men
mhm,
who are single but they live at their mother and father's house.
mm.
They are called Sudokujanshi Himono no Hikikomore.
Wow. Mm,
The
hikikomori.
Hikikomore don't even want to get a job. They
Ah.
just live with their mother and father
Mm.
forever.
Oh, really?
They don't go outside. They stay home in
Ah.
in their room and play
Mm.
video games.
Mm. Wow.
So none of those people
Mm.
want to have babies.
Oh, yes, just one or two, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's starting to happen in the United States
Mm-hmm.
and Canada
Mm.
and England
Yes.
and also in Australia.
Mm.
They are called men going their
Mm.
own way.
Going away.
They are like the they are like the men
Ah,
who
safety.
are called Sudoku Danshi,
Uh-huh.
but in Western countries like
Ah.
Australia,
Ah.
Canada, the
Mm-hmm.
United States, England.
Mm.
They don't want to date women and they don't want to get married or have children.
Oh, they don't want and date also?
They sometimes some of them date
Mm-hmm.
because uh because they want to have sex, but
Mm-hmm.
they don't want to get married.
Yes, and
They don't want to live together with the
mm,
woman
yes.
and they don't want to have children.
Mm-hmm.
They just want their career
Mm.
and hobbies
Mm.
and freedom.
Wow.
How many children do you have?
One daughter.
One
One
daughter.
daughter. Yes.
I have a girlfriend,
Uh,
but I'm not married. I've never been married and I don't have children.
why?
Never, it just never happened.
Never happen? Never. Really.
It,
Are
it,
you
yeah,
sure?
I've had many girlfriends. I had a
Mm.
girlfriend in high school, girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
in college.
Mm.
I had uh, one, two, three girlfriends in the United States.
Mm. Just in United States and three girlfriends?
No, one in high school, one in college,
Ah, okay.
three when I lived in the
Chance.
United States,
Mm.
and three in the Philippines.
Mm. Oh, really?
So I had eight girlfriends.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually nine.
No.
One, two, one, two. Yeah, no, eight girlfriends. That's right, eight girlfriends.
Mm. Oh, sorry. Could I and write and draw audition program and this can
Sure.
I?
What?
Sure.
Go ahead. What do you want to do?
Just then the other students write and this sentence. Wow, Michael teacher is so many had many girlfriends.
Yeah,
Wow. Maybe
like
he is handsome or
I think so.
yes,
Hopefully.
I agree.
So my last girlfriend,
mm,
uh, I was uh, I was 38.
38.
Yeah, and she was 14 years younger than me. She was a
Oh,
24,
wow.
and now I'm 50, and
Mm,
my girlfriend is 32.
wow. Oh,
So the
now
age gap is
you're 50?
18. Huh?
Now your age is 50?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's
So
so good.
so
So
how
nice.
is the government or society going to fix the problem, do you think? How do you think they
Oh.
will fix the problem?
Yes, fix the problem. Mm-hmm. Wow. So maybe your girlfriend is doesn't want to marry like you.
Uh, I think she does.
Ah, she does.
So maybe
Yeah.
I will get married. I don't know.
Mm.
I think she wants to have a baby.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So maybe I can still be a father.
To be a father? Why?
You have two children?
One.
One, a daughter.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, I in Japan they said that the government will give pay for if you have two children,
Mm-hmm.
they will pay for all of the college education.
Oh, really? These
Yeah,
days? Now?
yeah, yeah.
Wow,
And
awesome.
the first child,
Mm-hmm.
they will give you about $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
$10,000.
Mm-hmm. And when someone birth or just grow
Yeah, when they give birth,
give the birth, wow.
a married couple gives birth, they get
Mm.
10,000. And
Wow.
if the second child, they get 80,000.
Wow.
So
Too much. Mm-hmm.
yeah, but the scary thing is the population is 128 million in Japan, but
Mm.
they said the population will decrease
Mm.
by 2040.
Mm.
2040, it will
2040.
decrease by 23%.
23%.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a lot, right?
Yes.
So if it's 128, uh, that's what's that? 70, 77%.
77. 77.
So uh, their population will uh, be a lot less.
Or less
Yeah.
population.
So if you, that's a 77.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, 0.77 equals only.
Mm-hmm.
Do you only have
Only have
what's that? I'm trying to see. Oh, 98 million.
98
Only 98 million.
million.
So it will go from
Mm-hmm.
128 to
Mm-hmm.
98.
Mm.
That's a big drop.
Yes. Big drop. Mm-hmm.
And most people will be old, and there won't be
Mm.
any young people to
Yeah.
do the jobs.
Mm. Yes.
Does is Korea going to give some? Do you know we call when they give money?
um, in
That's
Korean,
called an incentive.
in incentive.
Right. Does
Incentive.
so Japan gives incentives
Yeah, incentive.
for people to have children, but
Mm,
does Korea give incentives for people to have more children?
mm, no, yeah. Uh-huh.
Hmm?
No, just
Yes?
no, just and not give an incentive and give to birth, but just to and they one um uh, once of month, once of month,
Uh-huh.
once of month, and just to give an one one hun 100 100
$100?
yes $100 and every month
Ah, okay.
yes maybe but it is two up to and 5 years old or
Uh-huh.
7 years old I don't know exactly but anyway yes and not too long
Mm. Okay. So only it's limited
yes limited
for until age 5?
yes age
Ah,
five
okay.
5 or 7 I don't know exactly
You don't know?
mm.
Did you apply for the incentive?
Yes.
Awesome. So is that helpful?
But $100 is not too much.
Yeah.
Yes, so just and we have mm, some buy something or just have an lunch like that, and
Right.
that's all.
Oh man.
Uh-huh.
Wow. So $100 is it's not that much or
Yes.
maybe it's not enough. So
Yes.
it's not enough
Not enough.
to help.
Yes, not enough yet to help. Yes,
Yeah.
to
It's
help.
expensive to raise children.
Uh-huh.
So do you stay home or do you still work?
These days I'm staying home at home.
Yay, that's very good.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's better, I think, because they recently did some studies in America.
Mm,
They found that single moms who
mm,
work and their children go to daycare
yes.
when they're like 1 or 2 years old.
Mm,
And if children that go to daycare,
mm,
nursery school,
yes.
when both parents work,
Mm, parents
those children, when they grow up, they feel uh, a lot of fear and
Mm-hmm.
insecurity
Mm,
about themselves. They don't have confidence, enough
confidence.
confidence.
Yes,
So
confidence. I know.
they feel
Mm,
abandoned.
mm,
Abandoned?
abandoned. I don't know exactly. Abandoned.
Like if you leave somebody alone,
Ah,
you
alone. Abandoned.
you abandon them. But
Mm,
they are alone almost every day with
mm,
strangers and
yes.
other children and other
Mm,
people who are not their family, so they feel
mm,
abandoned. Like,
abandoned.
don't leave me, huh? You know?
Ah, yes.
So they grow up very insecure.
Mm,
Yeah. Just because people want to
mm-hmm.
earn extra or need to earn extra money.
Mm,
Yeah. So
yes.
I feel it's kind of sad for
Mm,
because then the children will have other problems later,
yes. Later, yes. Uh-huh.
right?
Yes. And actually, so I think, and if we want to and solve this problem, um, is and if someone live with and their grandpa or grandmother,
Mhm.
and maybe it's better because grandpa or grandmother usually stay at home so
Mhm.
and they can take care and grand, mm, 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 not son, grandson. How can I say?
Yeah, grandson,
Uh-huh.
grandchild.
Grandchild, yes, and so
Hmm.
so if this situation and if parents both on work
Hmm.
both, but it's not problem. It is better, I think.
Ah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's good.
Uh,
So you just using or utilizing your
utilizing.
extended family to help you
Extended.
raise the children
Yes.
can be might be beneficial,
Mm-hmm.
might benefit the children more.
Yes, maybe, but I think maybe parents need to and some take care of and their mm, grandpa grandmother
Mhm.
and and
Yeah,
respect need to respect uh-huh, so,
exactly.
mhm.
So, uh, do you think you're gonna stay with your children until they're in school or longer?
Mm,
Will you stay home with your children
yes, yes,
until they're in school or longer than that?
in school longer.
Like if they go to school, maybe they're gonna be 5 or 6 or 7 years old. So when your children are that age, will you go back to work or will
mm,
you still stay home and help them, raise them?
mm. Yes, and actually, I wanted to and my children finish it in school, and I wanted to and take care more. But and um, from birth and until now, and I'm stay at home, so I wanted to work and again.
Yeah.
I wanted to and get a job again. So
Uh-huh.
actually, so I'm I'm preparing an interview. So I I apply in some company.
Yep.
So I need to in, improve my English
That's
skill.
good.
So
So are you gonna get your grandparents to help you? Your mom and
yes,
dad?
yes. Actually, and my my not mother and my
Uh-huh.
husband's mother,
All
husband's
right, so
mother.
she's gonna help. That's good.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Alrighty, well I gotta go, Jenny.
Mm,
But take care and I'll
mm.
see you next time, okay?
Okay. Thank you so
Have a
much.
have a great weekend.
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.